All right, guys, what is going on? What is good? What is good? Welcome to FAFO Friday, baby. FAFO Friday. It has been a boring day. But a fun week, nonetheless. Know what I mean? And I am excited because there are really cool things happening behind the scenes right now. And I mean, I was already excited enough for the 48 laws of trading. I'm gonna have to get on that very, very soon. But dude, I'm telling you, man, that's content though, right? Content is different from the things that I'm talking about. Big things are happening. You know what I mean? Big things are happening. I can't divulge anything just yet, but just know that I'm invested. Literally, I've invested in a lot of money too, not just, you know, not some baby ass shit. Okay, I put some real fucking money behind some of these projects that are coming soon. So it's gonna be fucking awesome. It is gonna be really fucking cool. Ooh, my shit was delivered today. You know what? I need to check on one thing real quick. I have made a mistake. Give me like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. Give me like 2 minutes, maybe 3. I just gotta check on some, because I ordered some drinks and it's really cold outside. Let me see. Yeah, it's like about 50. I can't have those drinks freeze because they're energy drinks. So let me just check on that real quick and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go check on that real quick. I had to do it. No, it is cold outside, bro. It's fucking too cold, man. Anything below like 50 is fucking outrageous. So I forgot I did the overnight delivery. So I was looking at my Amazon cart over here and it said delivered today. So I had to go bring those inside real quick. So anyway, what was I saying? Something about Projects, that's right. Yeah. So there's definitely some projects going on behind the scenes that I have invested some money into. So, I'm serious with it and not fucking around like Friday. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that within the next, I don't know, probably a couple weeks, maybe a couple months at the latest. But yeah, really cool shit is happening. And you'll know soon enough. What's good, Robert, Hadar, 2020, Mason? Love is in the air today. And well, not for setups, though. I tell you that. I haven't really found a lot. I haven't found a lot of setups today. We like ran out of setups this week. You know what I mean? Like there was so many opportunities this week that Friday was like, yo, fuck it, I'm done. I'm done. What's good? Naruto, Ibernid, Bazell, Jordan, MJ, Felix, Zokjo, Crispy J, Marvelous, Remy, Willow, Cameron, Charts, and Corvettes. Well, I'm only buying one for now. Or I only bought one for now. I kind of want a second one, but the Z06s, bro, they're fucking... They're just a money flex, dude. They're pretty cool, but Jesus, they're like 120, 130K. So I'm just like, oh, fuck. One break even, one loss, and a missed entry. It's gonna be 20s here in the next week. Ooh, fuck that. Of course, Jordan, I'm always doing shit in the background, bro. I'm always doing something in the background. Always. That's why a lot of people were shocked when I bought a Corvette. They were like, yo, what the fuck? They're like, he's not even a car guy. Nope. But I'm a success kind of guy. You know what I mean? I just like winning. That's all. I just like winning. I don't give a fuck. You know? What's crazy too, what's crazy? What's really fucking wild, off topic. I got in the Uber yesterday and the fucking driver recognized me. He was like, John the trader? And I was like, whoa, that's me, dog. What's good? But no, it turns out we had met a few years ago at the college here, one of the colleges here in Houston. We actually got kicked out of because none of us were students there. But anyway, we were driving home and we passed my old high school. And I was like, hey, bro, real quick. I was like, look at this parking lot. And he was like looking around. And I was like, there ain't a fucking sports car in this bitch. And these are the people teaching the next generation. I should show up and start teaching these fucking kids how to really be fucking successful. I was like, look at him. Ain't no fucking sports car here. No Corvettes, no Lamborghinis, no none of that. I was like, Honda Civics and fucking, a bunch of bullshit. I was like, none of those teachers have anything like what I have. And I wasn't trying to be a dick about it. I really wasn't even going to tell you, to be honest. I don't want you guys thinking I'm an asshole now. Oh, John's got a car. He's a fucking asshole. No. It was just that one-on-one conversation. But I was just like, bro, no. People need real fucking education. And these people over here ain't it, brother. Ain't it. Then he pulled up to my house. And it was right in the driveway. I'm like, there it is. He's like, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, dog. 10 is on 10. I'm not even sure what that means. I don't even know what that means. But, I mean, hey, I fucking told you so. I told you so. I put out that video that weekend. And then Tuesday was all she wrote. That Tuesday was all she wrote. More than doubled. Oh, shit, that's the wrong shit. Yeah, it more than doubled the day after I made that YouTube video about it. So, I mean, that's not surprising. That's not surprising. It was all because of what's her face. Nancy Pelosi. You see how hard that was? Too easy, James. Too easy. How's the oil and maintenance? I don't know. The app will tell me. The app tells me when I need to do shit. I agree, Willow. I agree. Thank you, Leon. Not an asshole, just honest. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jordan, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Is that like a rideshare service? I've never heard of it. Waymo. Nah. But what we do need is Waymo cash in the bank. You feel me? That's what we need around here. That's what all of y'all need. Waymo cash. You like that? I haven't waken up yet, chat, so I'm kind of all over the place today. But no, it was a good week, man. I mean, like, the setups have been phenomenal. All the targets pretty much got met. The Dow is usual. It's usual garbage can. And I wanted to see if we could get above here. I think it was like right around, I think we were in here. And we weren't really getting signatures of any strength. Then we made another low and then really not showing any signs of strength. And then we made another low. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, how many lows are you going to make? Like, how many, bro? How, like, pick a number, you know? And I didn't want to short ES. And I definitely did not want to short Nasdaq. Oh, fuck. We made a new high day. Wow. We had some lows, and I said this in the Discord. I said Dow has an upside objective, Nasdaq has a downside objective, but the downside objective for NQ, NQ is strong, and then Dow has an upside objective, but it's weak. So what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do? So I just let it go. I'm like, oh, I can't do anything with that. So we end up getting the inversion, which I wanted to short and I didn't. And now I'm glad I didn't, because this did a lot of nothing in the 10 o'clock hour, or, well, yeah, the second half at least. And then it gave a imbalance here, and then it ran all of those lows. And in case what you're wondering what that gray box is, as per usual, it's either a gap. I don't know why that was off like that. It's either a gap or an imbalance, and in this case it is a gap from regular trading hours, Thursday's close, to today's open, that space right here. So it took all of these lows, rallied, there was your retracement at the tail end of lunch, and then it absolutely launched for a new high of day, which is not as surprising. As I said, NQ was, the strength was in NQ. Okay. So this to me is absolutely worth studying. Manipulation, the next retracement, sent it. And that's it. I don't know what this is gonna do for the rest of the day. I have no idea. ES had really, it rallies a little bit, but that's not, like, that doesn't give me any confidence that this is strong enough to continue higher. If we hit this imbalance and leave it open, like the bottom half or a portion of the bottom half, I could see us probably trading higher, but it's Friday. It's a up close week, so there is a possibility that we might not go higher. So if it was me, I probably just would say, you know what? It's been a good week. There's a lot of setups. It's Friday PM session. Let's just be done. and then not do anything. Is kind of how I would handle that. Divergence at the low ES lower. You talking about down here? Yeah, that makes sense too. You would be right. ES slightly lower right there. You are correct. And then these two down candles got traded through here at 1146. And 1147, it trades down and into those two. Right there. See that? Through the last two down candles, manipulation. So longs in here would be ideal on a 1 minute chart. I would feel a lot better if we had, like, say, equal highs or something. I'd feel a lot better about that, but we don't. And then again, as I said already, NQ made a new high of day. ES is like weak sauce. Weak sauce. So that's always nice. But yeah, let me know in the chat. I mean, I think the chat's open. It should be. Yeah, it's open to subs. Let me know what you guys thought of this week. I mean, did you notice a lot of setups, or are you learning that, yeah, there are a lot more setups than I used to think? Like, let me know, bro. I want to see where your mind is at. Where are your thoughts at on that? You know, we talk about abundance, right? The market is abundant, unlimited opportunities, right? That's Mark Douglas, unlimited opportunities. Is that something that you're seeing, or do you disagree? Like, oh no, I only saw 1 or 2 setups, you know? Because matter of fact, while you guys are answering that, I posted, it might have been yesterday or the day before, I posted on my Instagram story and I said, hey, how many trading models do you have? Or like trading entry models do you have? And it was like 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, or like 5 and above. And I think most people said 2 to 3. Most people said 2 to 3. But I know everyone's on their own journey, so I just want to see where y'all are at. Took 2 weeks off due to dad life. Nice. Needing a reset, and it did me right. Very good. Mark Antonio said, I saw good setups all week in the mornings, but I overslept on the good days. Yeah. I've done it too. I've done that too. Yeah, I did that. Actually, I did that a lot at the beginning of last year. Cameron said, went into the week with a bullish bias given all the daily liquidity up top. Just needed that CPI shakeout to give us the down before the up. Wednesday and Thursday was incredible. I agree. That's what it's designed to do. You know, heavy news like that, news that really rips the market in one direction. That's exactly what it's designed to do. Get people out either prior to or wreck their account, or probably rather, but get them scared to enter. Like, oh, the market took a big dump lower, you know, a lot of negative news, Trump this, Elon that, all that horse shit. Get people scared of going long. And then that's when the longs present themselves, and then the market booms higher. Entries as in available entries, not saying I'm getting multiple entries each and every day. I didn't trade much this week. When I did, I was off direction, need to study more. Well, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. Was a good week, but missing a lot, still learning. However, I noticed that there really are a lot of setups each day, and it's not bad to miss one or two. I agree. I absolutely agree. Started my first combine. I got to be more patient, but green week and a 3-day weekend to study. Yeah, it's always nice to close out green, isn't it? It's always nice to close out green. Makes it easier to step away too. Like, I don't know about today. I don't want to give anything back. I know you hear me say that all the time. Like, I don't want to give it back. So we'll see what the indices do here. What is this, dude? Like, what is that, bro? What is that? Such nonsense. Nonsensical. Nonsensical. It's all good setups, but I can't explain how I missed most of it. I guess you have experienced such a week because it was so painful. Well, it's not things that upset us. It's our judgments about things. Bazelle, Naruto, everybody else. It's your judgments, not the things themselves. It's kind of like saying, "Oh, I missed a trade. I missed a setup. This is bullshit." You're upset because you didn't gain anything instead of being relieved that you didn't lose anything. We really haven't had Philosophical Friday in a long time. Maybe that's my bad. But maybe we should bring that back. MJ said, the setups are becoming more clear to me. Great week on my way to passing my first combine. Very good. Willow said you did gain something, though. You gained experience. I agree. Putting in the reps. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So did we just... $132. $132. So we didn't even dig into that imbalance. Wow. Big wow. That is crazy. Even if I miss a trade, says Willow, I try not to trip. Nice. I just use it as a learning experience, just another way to study a successful setup and see how it played out. So next time I can execute better. Yeah. Yeah. Have you... Oh, of course we fucking rally now. Beautiful. What's good, G? Alberto said, just wanted to come on and thank you, John. I'm expecting my first payout from Take Profit Trader today. Look at that. Look at that. Congratulations. Alberto dropped some... Where did it go? Dropped some birthday emojis, aka the celebratory emoji for Alberto getting that first payout. That first payout. How does it feel? How does it feel? Spend your money wisely. Feels amazing. Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things, man. One of my favorite things to do. well, not I don't do it, but one of my favorite things is to see people win. That's what I like. You know what I mean? Seeing people win. You gotta love it. Best trading community ever. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that. I really should post that on social media, but I'm really not that much of a marketer, to be honest. Never really have been. Do you know why that is? Maybe this inversion. Maybe I should have took my own advice. I talked about this shit the other day. I talked about how some imbalances are protected by inversions. And, well, not to beat a dead horse, but I was right again. So maybe that's why we didn't dig into that imbalance. Now Dow's finally starting to do something. Finally starting to do something. But I guess we'll see where we go from here. Anti-MLM. I'm not anti-MLM like entirely. I mean, I disagree with a lot of the ways that the industry operates. So there is a pretty good chance that I will be entering the industry again, but not to teach trading. It will be to teach leadership and personal development. Because I've seen too much fuckery. Way too much. People going to jail, people fucking dying, people fucking just cheating on their wives and shit. Like all type of just filth, just debauchery. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, chat. Y'all know I'm not perfect. But like, there are certain lines that I just don't fucking cross. Appreciate that, Alberto. Appreciate that. I wouldn't even say it's mine necessarily, but it's just quality leadership. I mean, it's really not all that difficult. You know, you set a standard, you hold yourself to it, you hold each other to it, you do your best, and you win in the long run. It's that simple. But anyway, I don't have much else for you, to be honest. I mean, I put out a market review yesterday. Pretty much that was a thorough analysis of Wednesday. I probably, again, would stay away from taking any trades today as far as where we are at the moment. We'll see if this becomes a reaccumulation. Really, that should be extended to that, but that's a big ass range. And then once this candle closes, that there would be an imbalance here, so it really shouldn't, I guess, probably trade through that. So we'll see if this here is a reaccumulation to go higher or not. Okay, not a trade idea. You know, don't trade obviously with money you can't afford to lose, all that good shit. I'm just watching price today. I'm just watching it. We'll see if ES can follow suit. I mean, NQ, it has no real reason to stop and reverse. It just doesn't. It has no reason to. So, ES, I guess, should follow suit. And Dow's kind of just in its own universe. So we'll see. One thing I want to see as well is golds. I want to see where, oh, fuck, we are way lower. I was watching the 1 minute earlier, and I was wondering if this was going to be a market maker buy model. And then I don't know when I stopped watching it, but we did get manipulation, but we never really got, like, what is this? And now it's just lower and lower and lower. And I don't even know. With silver, it didn't really make a low either. Like, we didn't get a divergence down in here that would lead me to believe that the low would be set to trade higher. So I was going to look for scalp, like very, very small time frame scalps in here. That idea has been negated big time. So I wouldn't touch the metals today either. So yeah, we'll probably just keep it on ES for a while. Set the standard and hold others accountable to that standard. Well, you know what's interesting is it's like when certain people get money, especially younger people, it's just like they feel that they're better than everybody else, you know, that they're just above everybody because they have all this money, and they don't take character into account, you know, they don't take, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't practice, I guess, empathy. Like, they don't look at situations from other people's perspectives, and I don't know, it's a really big fucking mess, and that's why they think they can get away with shit. Stefan, I don't really trade FX all that much. If I do, it'll probably be the futures, like euro futures, pound futures, but I don't really trade Forex anymore. But it's just, and that's why I said earlier, you know, people cheating on their wives and shit, and being one person on stage and another person off the stage, it's just sickening. And I got so tired of that, and I hate to see it. I really do. So I wanna change it. I helped change the MLM industry altogether when it came to the concepts. You know, everybody and their mom was copying us, copying me especially, because I brought a lot of unique shit to the industry, and that will always be set in stone. But now that that has already been established, and now that I've already done shit, like I'm literally tweeting at the low of the day to the minute, you know, I've set records that are unbeatable. The shit with coffee, I mean, look at Tem stock, 100% in like 3 weeks. Come on, bro. There are just certain things that will not ever be beaten. They just won't. So how do you continue? Shit, the records that I pretty much set, I can't even beat myself. You know what I mean? Like, it's already been done. And you can't improve on something like that. Like when I tweeted yesterday, the day before, Dow Jones to the very 1 minute. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. So what do you do? How do you keep going? The answer is I don't know. So if I help change the game for technical analysis and just, you know, the style of trading in general, cool. But then what's next? What's after that? Well, what's the other side of MLM? If it's a trading MLM, right? You have the trading side and then you have the building side. So then it would be leadership. Because the leadership standard has not really been set by anybody in the MLM industry as far as I can think of. Who? I mean, obviously, people like John Maxwell, you know, he's the one that's obviously set the bar that nobody will probably ever beat, of course. But I'm saying, like, who in the MLM industry do you think of that's like, oh, yeah, this is the greatest leader ever, and they're not a piece of shit? Who? Chat's open. Chat's open for any subscriber. So you're always welcome to challenge the things that I say or answer the questions that I give you. I mean, give me a name. Like, who is your ideal leader today? Who's in the MLM industry that you're like, yeah, this is the person, woman, man, whoever. Because I don't have a name. I don't. No, I agree, Pop. I agree. I'm not saying MLM was useless, brother, but you know, things rose quickly and things fell even quicker. Bulls take the stairs, bears jump out the window. You know what I mean? Bell curve shit. I agree, Alberto. I agree. Yeah. Dallas needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Lewis said Mike Nav. The same Mike Nav that promoted our call for 2 weeks and then canceled the morning of. That's your leader? That's your favorite leader? Really? So your perfect leader, your ideal leader who backstabbed me, that's your guy, Lewis? Okay. Sure. Whatever you say. Courtney, welcome to the winner's circle. Drop some, excuse me, need a fucking drink. Drop some celebratory emojis for our newest SMS member, Courtney. Appreciate that, Marco. Jordan and Zach, very, very good leaders. Very, very good. I can agree. But they led in technical analysis, just like I did. You know, we weren't really leaders who taught the business side. You know what I mean? But you're right, though. And they're still my friend. They're still very, very good friends of mine. Oh, shit. They're still very, very good friends of mine. I saw Jordan a couple weeks ago. I saw Jordan a few weeks ago. I hear you, Pop. I hear you. That's a good question, Diego. If you have equal highs on both sides, well, first of all, how can you have equal highs on both sides? But I think what you meant to say was if I have equal highs on the upside, equal lows on the downside, you know, what's the bias? What about Nano? To be fair, I've never heard anything bad about Nano. No one has ever told me anything bad about him. Ever. I've always heard good things about Nano. So, oh, maybe he's the one then. But I mean, I don't think I've ever had a conversation with him. I don't think we've ever spoke. But what I can say is, again, I've never heard anybody come to me and say, hey, you know, Nano's this, he's that. It's always been positive. Was good, Dante? Am I able to sleep better now? No, hell no. I'll sleep when I'm fucking dead. I'll sleep when I'm dead, chat. I don't know. Dude, I've had sleeping problems for a long time. It's all gravy. I'm pretty used to it now. I'm a fucking zombie. I can do all this shit half asleep anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Ego side. But, I mean, you saw all the morning sessions this year. I agree, Pop. I agree. I mean, if you're talking about who I think you're talking about. Justin Saini was decent. Okay. Well, pretty sure Justin falls in that category of people that copied us, didn't give us credit, all that kind of shit. So, if you think he was decent, cool. I do not. I do not. Mason watched the first half of Gladiator. Goated movie. Absolutely goated movie. Yeah, Shauna's ex-wife. Yep. Yep. They're good people. They've actually been to my. They haven't been in my house, but they've been to my house. They've been in this area before. They came down here a little while ago. It might have been like a year and a half ago. They came down to Houston to visit. Yeah, they're good people. They are good people. So anyway, new high day for ES would be 61.45 and a quarter. Let's see if we can get another 3 points, maybe 4 points. And no thanks to Jordan D reminding me that it was a macro. We are in a macro now. 1250 to 110. We are at the 1 p.m. macro. Jordan, you're fired. Jordan D, you're fired. I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. Jordan leads the rabbit hole talks. That's the only reason I would ever go back to MLM. Miss those. Yeah. Jordan, Mike Miles, rabbit hole conversation. Christian Vargas as well. Them three are really good when it comes to rabbit hole conversations. Siva too. Yeah, Mason, I would agree. He called out Carvana a long time ago, and that shit was way over 100%. So you would be right in that assumption. You would be right. Yeah, Cameron, it was something about like they went bankrupt and all this shit. And I was just like, ooh, I don't know about that. But yeah, it mooned like way over 100%. So like the only person that has probably called bigger trades than me in the stock market would be Jordan, 100%. In the commodities market, no. No. Thank you, Manuel. Jim Cramer screaming to sell. Yeah, do the opposite of anything Jim Cramer ever says. That can be your own signal service just with that alone. Who's Jordan? Jordan Morgan. It's all right if you don't know them. But Jordan Morgan's a legend, dude. Him and Zach. Hell, they're the ones that invited me to the industry to begin with. It all started because of a conversation with Daniel. Daniel had like copied and pasted one of my posts. This was like 2017 or 2018 or some shit. He had like copied and pasted one of my posts, and I messaged him about it, like, yo, what the fuck? So, I mean, we kept it civil. Nobody was mad, but that's how the conversation got started. And then like 6 months or a year later, that's when they were like, oh, you should join the trade house. Like, we're traders and we think you'd be a good fit. And then it just took off from there. Gustavo's a good dude. Gustavo's a good dude. I mean, now listen, sure, I've heard probably both sides, you know, good, bad. But as far as the interactions that I've had with Gustavo, he's never done me dirty, never did me wrong. He never left me hanging. He did a lot of stuff leadership wise back in the day that he didn't have to do. You know, he helped me and other people out without asking for anything in return. So I have nothing bad to say about Gustavo. So there's that. 3.5 or almost 4 minutes left in the hour. We'll have the open of 1 o'clock as well. And we'll probably shut it down for the day. Ooh. Never went to conventions, went on a virtual one, and it was a waste of time. Ooh. Well, damn, Lewis. Just tell it like it is, why don't you? I stopped going to conventions when I realized it was just the same people speaking over and over again. And they never wanted to give anybody else the spotlight. Real conventions are only good for meeting people and networking, in my opinion. That's the only reason I went, was to see everybody in person. That was it. You know, shake hands, give hugs, sign books or whatever, take selfies and all that good shit. That was it. Literally, that was it. Actually, what's cool too, the first time I got into a C8, was Mike Miles's car, the blue one, his blue Corvette. He had pulled up to the Dallas convention. It was new at the time. And I sat in it and I was like, yo, this bitch is a spaceship. Bro, I didn't even know how to open the door. I was like, Mike, how do I get out of here? I was like, where's the fucking handle? He's like, oh, it's a button. I was like, yo, what the fuck? So that's how it is with this one. You know, it's a C8, a few years newer, obviously, but all the, I guess, most of the layout is the same as far as like the buttons being in the middle and the buttons to get out, buttons to go reverse and drive and all that shit. But that was the first time I got into a C8 was Mike Miles's car at the Dallas convention in 2019 or 2020, something like that. Yeah, well, that's tragic. Yeah, we both have C8s. He has a blue one. Mine's white. We gotta. What I ought to do is go drive. I need to go drive to his house, or he can come over here. He can come to my side. That'd be cool. Yeah, I need to start finding other people with Corvettes that are nearby. I'll tell you something real quick too as we close out for today. When I go to the grocery store, I park in the back, like way in the back. There's probably like 10, 15, 20 car spaces between everybody else where I park. And, you know, I do that obviously so nobody dings my shit, or like a random cart that people fucking leave everywhere doesn't accidentally get blown over and hit my shit. Because I'll beat the fuck out of everybody, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Not really. But anyway, I park all the way in the back, and the other day there was a Miata that parked not the space next to mine, but the one after that. And I was like, what the fuck? So, you know, I was there like reading, I had coffee and all that shit. And then I left. I got a couple groceries and then I left. And lucky enough, the person that drove the Miata, like an older woman, we went out there at the same time. And so I was like, oh. So I started a conversation, obviously. I was like, oh, you like Miatas? Because that shit is small. The Miata's like this fucking long. And she had the drop top and everything. And it was just cool. Because I didn't expect... I mean, I guess Miatas are sports cars. Yeah, they pretty much are. So I didn't expect like to have another like sports car person park in my vicinity, you know. I thought that was cool. So anyway, I don't even know why I told you that, but it happened the other day. Oh, okay. Well, I got you. Yeah, I was on Power Hour for a couple of years, I think. At least 1 or 2 years, probably. Those were good times, though. That was the triple threat, baby. That was the triple threat. Those were good times. A Miata is one of the most fun cars to drive. When I was in high school, my dad bought a Miata. You know, like a used one. I mean, nothing crazy. I think, you know, it was a pretty cheap Miata. And it was definitely fun. I mean, he was whipping corners at like 30 miles an hour and shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? But that was cool. It was fun. But then, you know, he would drive us to church and just like me, park all the way in the back. All the way in the back. And I was just like, damn, man, we got to walk all the way from back here. It's crazy. Reliable, cheap, and easy to drift. Yeah, Corvettes are not cheap. Definitely not cheap. Shit. I just signed up at $30 a month just to have Wi-Fi in that bitch. Just to have Wi-Fi. It comes with other stuff too, like the anti-theft shit, and the app tells me like the tire pressure, oil pressure, temperature, all that, all the other bells and whatnot. But yeah, just got Wi-Fi. It's super cool. All right, here, let me end it with this. I don't believe in numerology. Okay? I don't. I think there's some coincidences, sure. But let me tell you this. Are you guys ready for this? This is gonna blow your fucking mind. All right? I'm gonna close out with this for the week. Okay? Watch this. I shit you not. Okay, here it is. Dude, I'm telling you, if you believe in numerology, this is gonna blow your fucking top off. Watch this. When I was, I think I was, I don't know. I must have been 14 or maybe 15 years old when I got my first cell phone. Okay, 14, maybe 15. I don't know the exact age, but what I will tell you is this. Are you fucking ready? Watch this, okay? When I got my phone, I still have the same phone number. It has not changed, okay? The last four digits of my phone number is 0125. Okay? It's 0125. Those are the last four digits of my personal cell phone number. Okay? Now watch this shit. And I didn't do this on purpose. Okay? But I found this out a couple days ago. I bought, okay, I'm 31 years old now. Okay? But watch this. This was 16 years ago, I got my first cell phone. Same number, 0125, it ends in. I bought this Corvette in January, which is 01 of 2025. Okay? Now that I already thought was cool. But you want to know what's even crazier? You want to know what's even more insane? Not only was it January 2025, it was January 25th. It says it right here. Okay? Look, I can't show you too much, obviously. But, you know, I got the state of Texas, all this bullshit windshield sticker, okay? And it says right here, odometer reading 6. Manufacturer certification, organization, whatever, or origin, whatever the fuck. Date, okay? 01/25, 2025. So, look, I don't believe in numerology, okay? I ain't gonna swear by it. But January 25th, January of 2025. And those are the last four of my phone number that I got 16 years ago. So, I don't know, chat. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty fucking cool. So, that is how I'm going to end the week. That is how I'm going to end the stream today. I guess at the most 61.45, maybe above that, if we're bullish for the PM session. I'm not expecting too much, to be honest. We've had a lot of movement this week. We'll see what happens, but that is how I'm going to end it. So y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. It would have been weird if they gave me like a license plate that had 0125 on it, but maybe not. Oh yeah, that grand total. Fuck me. I gotta hide that. Bonkers. So y'all be good, be blessed. I will see you guys again on Monday, the 17th. All right. Be good, be blessed. Go read a book. Go journal. And don't do anything stupid. Okay? And I will see you then.